What's up, everybody? I was gonna do a separate video on Liz Friday, but you know what? I'm willing to do it now. So, bear with me. Let me just say this. Liz is a piece of trash. I would never in my life respect Elizabeth. Her actions are deplorable, despicable, and just like that's some evil shit. She lost a child, and ever since Jake died, all she ever does is try to get sympathy from that. Now, I was sympathetic towards her last year when she lost Jake, but you know what? I'm not sympathetic towards her no more, because you want to know what? I don't give sympathy for people who use dead kids as a crutch and as an excuse to do the poor shit that they do. I do not respect that. I don't condone it, and I don't sympathize with that. I could sympathize with her before because, you know, she, you know, it's hard for any parent to lose their kid. You know what I mean? But she uses it as a crutch and as an excuse to do the bad shit that she does. Or to get sympathy. I mean, hell, she got sympathy from Carly of all people. Like, seriously, you're trying to gain sympathy from people who hated you, so that way you could do negative things to them, like Sam. I think Sam been way too nice to Elizabeth, if you ask me. She don't deserve Sam's kindness. And then you got the gall to sit there and throw what happened to Jake 5 years ago in Sam's face just because Jake got kidnapped. That wasn't all Sam's fault. Sam froze, and Sam has bent over backwards to make it right for Jake and for Liz. She risked her life to save Jake when he got kidnapped again. She risked her life to save that boy. So for you to keep throwing shit up in Sam's face over something that happened 5 years ago is pathetic. It's, you know, it's just downright evil and vindictive and manipulative. She tried to manipulate Lucky into taking her back. She faked a breakdown, knowing how that affected him and traumatized him because it happened to his mother, and you faked one just to keep him. That's how low of a person she is. That just shows just how pure, manipulative, and evil she is. She's a wolf in sheep's clothing, pretty much. And I'm about sick of her ass. Like, you just walk around like your shit don't stink, which is not true. She has done a lot of evil shit, and in this video, I swear, when I publish this video, I will not speak of Elizabeth again unless it's major and it's of major importance. That's the only way you will see me mention that bitch. Other than that, I will not mention her by name, or I would just call the bitch it. That's about it. That's all she gets from me. She gets nothing. I hate that chick. Like, she's vindictive, mean-spirited, evil. Like, you know, like, she just does whatever she wants to do just to keep a man. Like, she act like she gotta live a life she can't live without one. I'm like, how about your children? Live for your kids. How about that? As far as I'm concerned, your kids, your sons are your boyfriends. How about that? Not in a negative way, I mean, but you know, those are your boys. Those are your men. You don't need no man to satisfy you and stuff like that. And for one, she should have been fired from GH, the show and the hospital, because she don't do her job at that hospital. All she do is use her position as a nurse to falsify records, eavesdrop on people's conversations, be nosy. That's the only reason why she be there. She don't do no real fucking work. And I'm tired of her. Like, she's no better than Heather Weber. She's no better than Helena Cassadine. And you're no better than Lisa Niles. You're no better than none of those three put together. You're no better than them. You're in the same category pretty much as them in a different way. But you know what? I'm going to refute what I just said. I'm going to take back what I just said. Because Liz, that bitch is in a class all by herself. And I mean that. She's in a class all by herself. I don't feel no sympathy for her, no empathy. I don't feel nothing for that chick. Elizabeth Weber, she's dead to me. She's been dead to me for a while now. I think she's been dead to me ever since that false breakdown that she had just to keep Lucky in Port Charles. That's low. Even for her, that's low. And I seen some people on soaps that, you know, they do some pretty low things. And she is the low of the low. Straight garbage. That's all she is. Utter trash. I will never in my life respect that. I don't like her. I don't condone her. I don't nothing. You want to know what I do? I tolerate her because she's a part of this show for hopefully not long. I blame those dumbass fans that chose to keep her on the show. Okay, here's my thing. Rebecca Hurst, great actress. I like Rebecca Hurst. The character, I hate it. But anyway, I'm out. See y'all later.